Hello friends, it has been a very exciting week at Hume's Little Homestead, and I'm excited to share some things that have happened and go over what's going on in our home buying process. Needed to move location so I could be closer to the kids and see why they were yelling. On Monday, we decided to get a new inspector for our septic tank. We decided to go with a new company, and just everything about the first inspection felt so off. We just could not stop feeling shaken up and off about the quote they gave us and that what they said was wrong with our septic. So we just felt really off about it, and we did not feel good about it. So we decided to call around and see if we could get one or two more companies to come out and inspect our septic and just start all over. So we found a new company to do this inspection, and highly recommend this new company because we looked at our old, so we put them side by side, both inspections. First people, they did great at pumping the septic, but they did a horrible job at inspecting. He did not take the time to measure our tank correctly. He did not take the time. We have a septic tank. We have to get the septic tank inspected for the new owners. So he didn't take the time to measure it, didn't use any tools like that, just pumped it and said, oh, this doesn't look right. Didn't give us a reason why. Then the same company, the owner of that company came out and said, it's looking great. And then the owner of that company sent us a very, very high bill of what it was going to cost to dig a leach line. And digging one leach line, we could do that ourselves for probably about $3,000. But they wanted $12,000 to come and dig a new leach line. And we're like, are you kidding me? Just to dig a hole and put some gravel in it? I get it, things are expensive right now, but that did not sound right, and it felt very off, especially because the owner of the company came out and said, oh, it's looking great. And so I hate to say anything negative about companies. I would rather praise companies to the rooftops, like use them, they're amazing. But I do not recommend the first company we went with because they measured our tank wrong, didn't take the time to actually inspect it and look it over and measure it. The second company that came measured our tank, filled it up with at least, it was either 100 or 1,000 gallons of water. I'm not sure if I can remember that correctly, but he filled it as full as he could get it with clear, plain water from our hose, let it sink, let it drain. He saw that ours was draining properly, and it was doing great, and he checked our leach lines and they were fine. And he measured the tank, he measured the size of our house, he walked around our entire property to see if there were any other issues like concerning septic on our property. And so we got that news that our tank was running properly, and we're like, that's what we thought, because we've lived here for 10 years. How do you live somewhere for 10 years and if there was a problem not know it? A problem that cost $12,000, that should be a very huge problem that we would have known about. And so it felt very relieving, and I was able to say with confidence to our realtor, and he sent over the paperwork that we passed our inspection, and just, it was a beautiful, beautiful day. So that was awesome. Then Levi had a baseball game that evening. I can't remember who won or lost that one, but I think Ryan took him and I stayed home with all the little ones. I think that's what happened. And then Tuesday, oh, let me remember what we did Tuesday. That's right. Monday, Caden also got his cast off, and it was a very good day. And then Tuesday, we cleared up the rest of our property and the rest of the things we're moving. The last thing we need to move over is our chicken coop and move it over to the side of the property. But it looks very cleared out. It's looking great. So excited with that. And then Levi had another game on Tuesday, and we all went to that baseball game. And then Wednesday was History Rocks for Levi, and he did a great job on his speech. He memorized his speech and he did awesome. For History Rocks, they pick a character, or not a character, they pick a person from history and they act out this person's life, and it was a really cool thing. It was a really cool day. They did awesome.
Levi Strauss.
Hi, my name is Levi Strauss. I once said an expert knows all the answers if you ask the right questions. I was born in the city of Buttenheim, Germany on February 26,
That's normal, Levi.
1829. I was the youngest of 6 children. Growing up in Germany was hard for me and my family because we were Jewish. In 1847, my mom, my 2 sisters, and I moved to New York. While I worked for my brothers, I learned about the working business and how to run a store. In 1853, I opened up a dry goods company in San Francisco at the head of the California Gold Rush. While I was working, I recognized the need among hard-working people, clothes built to endure anything. Taylor Jacob Davis and I combined copper rivet reinforcements with tough denim, leading to the first manufactured waist overalls in 1873. Today you call them blue jeans. I was never married and died September 26, 1902. My estate was worth about $30 million, equivalent to $855 million in 2023. My nephew Sigmund Stern's only child, Elias Fanny Stern, married Walter A. I was 73 years old when I died. Today, Walter A. owns the Levi's Jeans Company.
Wednesday was just a very long day with little ones. Anyone who has toddlers will understand. Thursday morning, our house was officially listed, and we got a call from a realtor that someone wanted to look at it within 4 hours of listing it. So we have people coming. They came and looked at it, and they loved it, but it was too far of a commute from where they were working. They were going to be working an hour and a half away, I think was the commute. So it's the exact same reason we're moving away. But their commute was the other direction. If you're from this area, they were living in Sholo. So, so they came, but it was wild. The first day that our house was on the market, we had someone come, and I was not prepared. I had to run home and clean the whole house. It was a wild day. After that, we're to Friday. Today is Friday. We had my dad's retirement party because he is retiring, and it was a surprise, but then kind of not, because he was getting ready to leave. He didn't realize that the faculty meeting was his surprise party, so he was just going to leave. So they had to ruin the surprise a little bit. Like, hey, the faculty meeting is really like a surprise party for you, so you have to go. Kind of funny. I don't know exactly how it happened, but that was really funny. And so we were over there doing that, and it was a really fun time. And this evening, Caden has 2 baseball games. So we're in the swing of baseball season. But our house is listed. People are coming to look at it. They're interested. I think it's listed at a very decent and reasonable price in this market. And I think I've mentioned that they accepted the offer that we put in for that house that we want to buy. So they did accept our offer. I'm pretty sure I made a video on that already. Yeah, it was on the Mother's Day video. So it was a very good week. I also, in between all of this, I finished packing up the little boy's closet and the little boy's things. I have a few toys out for them still, but I just have a feeling, I feel like this move is going to go smooth and quickly. So I've just been boxing up what I can and getting ready to get out when it's time. So I really am looking forward to see how the selling process goes and getting our house sold. And I really hope someone loves our house as much as we have. All right, that's our weekly recap for Hume's Little Homestead, and it has been a wild one. I really gotta go find the little boys. Mom wanted me to video that.
When you dressed like that this morning, you probably didn't know, but then your principal said he had to talk to you.
Yeah,
You were gonna hightail it out of there.
I told him to keep it a surprise, our act surprise.
It's okay. Surprise. Anyway, in 4 years, you're gonna do this for me, okay? You told us to, for sure. Anyway.
These are hard meetings for teachers because we're all jealous.
Sean, exactly. We appreciate all you've done. Appreciate you, all the staff here. This is his last and final hurrah, last train ride. And we're super excited.
And I was taught in rural schools my whole life, and I just dug manure. out in the truck all day and I.
That smell just fine,
Smell
honey.
just like I'm
Smell like
supposed to.
Happy retirement, Papa.
It's like Frosty the Snowman. Happy birthday.
Well, I know your wife prepared a little slideshow that we're gonna watch here in a second, but I'll just share a couple things really quick. So Sean, I coached, what did we coach, 6 years or 6?
7 years of basketball together.
Yeah, I don't know if there's been another person that's had as profound an impact on my coaching and knowledge and just how to do things as Sean. I'm super grateful for you. And that's not to say how awesome he's done in every aspect. I think when he got here, if I remember right, we had 0 kids that could bench 200 pounds, if I remember right. And then that's next year, he popped it up to like 8 or something. It was just crazy to see the growth and how awesome he's done and everything. So we're grateful for you, Sean. Well-deserved retirement. We're jealous but happy.
I was telling Eric that after the awards night, I said, I started in a school that was a county school in Kentucky, which took every kid in the county in that school, so it was like 1,600 students, and you were a number. I was hired as an English teacher, and there were 12 English teachers on the staff, and so even the kids felt like a number, I felt like a number. The only kids you really got to know there were the kids that were on your teams, or even in your classes. They only came around once, and then you never saw them again. And so, finishing in a school where you get to know everybody in the community, you get to know the families over generations almost. I mean, it's a lot better place to teach than maybe large schools. So, if you ever have aspirations to go to large schools, remember what you have here.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, do you want to eat and then do the slideshow? Or do you
It's
want to
really
do the
not
slideshow?
that, it's really not that long. She's already got it started for us, and, I just put together all the years and all the places we've been, and I had to do it while he was sitting on the couch.
You can share, Emmett. You guys share a name. You can share a spot.
I started with the Joseph City School District, and then I worked my way back all the way through. You remember that? Yeah. And then we were a bulldog for a little while, road dog.
Here's my nickname.
And his dad was really good about keeping papers and newspapers for me, so I was able to find those. And there's Caleb when he was a little baby in Ohio County. He was able to become a coach right out of college.
He's the guy at the bottom left.
There he was.
Damn.
That's in.
You look just like him.
His dad was like, he's gonna be a basketball player. So anyway, that's the presentation, and I appreciate you guys.
Well, the quail hatched before the house sold. I'm not complaining because our house was barely listed 2 days ago with a professional realtor. So very excited that things have moved along so quickly with the house, and I cannot believe so many hatched. These little cuties are getting so fluffy. I'm gonna get them out this afternoon. There's another one hatching right there. To give everybody in there a chance to hatch. I like to get quail out at the 12-hour mark. Just because they're so tiny. Today we are making our teacher's gifts for the year. They are gonna be keychains. So I am working on the principals, secretaries, and librarians. And the kids are working on each one of their individual teachers and aides.
I'm doing Hannah's for her because she's at Grandma's house.
Yeah, Haley finished one already for her teacher.
She's lucky.
Yes, I know. And Levi made some nuggets for everybody. Caden made some noodles.
This is the one I made for Mr. B.
It looks awesome. I like those colors together.
Okay, so I just got a fly.
It's definitely still alive. Right there in that biggest one.
Yeah. My Venus flytraps are coming out of dormancy, so they're still a little bit small.
Hey! Stop it.
Oh no. Did it get in there?
No.
You might have to get its wings off.
Dang you.
Can you get its wings off of it or no? Yeah, just hold it on there till it starts closing. There we go. Oh yeah.
You've been Venus flytrap.
These are my favorite plants.
I'm gonna go catch another one.
Oh, I don't want to overfeed. Oh dang, it's trying to get out of there. Poor thing. That'd be a horrible way to die. This one, it's like its 4th or 5th time to produce seed for me. We'll go for that one next. That's a separate plant. This one is so neat. It is I've never seen them do this before. So I've never seen it grow up with the traps like this. When they grow up, it's usually just to put a flower stalk off. So this one in the middle here just started growing up, and instead of producing flowers, it produced one flower stalk right here. But instead of just being a straight long flower stalk like these, it put off more traps flying up into the air. Super interesting. I have no idea why it did that. These were in the same conditions. They're 2 years old now, and they've gone through dormancy twice now, and they're coming out of dormancy for the 2nd time. Started out with 3, and now I have around 15 just from separating the babies out. Okay, you ready, Kaden?
Yep. This one doesn't have any more.
There's that one right there. Or there's, yeah, probably that one.
Which one?
That one. Oh.
I don't think it died.
No, missed it.
Quit escaping.
Hurry, put it in there. It's still open.
Can't get it out. We should just let it crawl around in a bunch of death traps. Dang it.
It's too fast.
Got it.
That one's too small. Yeah, just hold it there.
Eat it, eat it, eat it. Huh?
That one's not closing. Maybe it's not hungry.
Come back here.
Try and put it in that first one. Yeah, can you put it in there?
No. Finally got it in one.
Oh, we fed it to that little guy.
Yep.
You guys better be washing your hands. Okay, let's
Right there.
feed it to this one.
Which one?
Is it big or small? Look at that little baby Venus flytrap.
I took off its wings already.
It's big? We
Right.
don't have very many big.
Right here. On
Open.
the very edge.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That one.
It's gonna eat its buddy. Done. You gotta hold it on, hold it on, hold it on.
Nope, it's out. Dang it. Let's try this plant over here. By the way, this is not a necessary thing to do. It's just kind of fun once in a while. You can overfeed Venus flytraps, so it's recommended you only do this like once a month. When we first got him, I thought I was feeding him like a pet, like every day. And it was really bad when I found out that it's no good. It's frustrating.
I think it's only the ones that are like pink on the inside.
Yep, hold it there. It's closing, I think.
I'm just gonna go to the box.
Oh yeah. Ah! Munch down.
Munch down. That one's too little. What about that one? Is that one closed? Is that one closing? Apparently it's not hungry today. It's supposed to trigger 3 hairs in there.
I'm trying to trigger all 3 of them. It's stuck, I think.
Is it dead? Just leave it. It'll crawl into one since it can't fly now.
It's stuck.
Just leave it. Please, you're gonna hurt my plant. Just leave it. This poor little guy got squished a little bit. Didn't get one. I have to like keep them fluttering a little when the bug is dead. Crazy.
I got so mad.
I know it's okay. It does work. It's just not happening right now. Ryan's home. He did something strange to us here. And he made us delicious chicken. Well, sorry, we're eating chicken in front of you.
Wow, losers!
Ryan!
Say sorry.
This is what I'm gonna miss most about living here. Seeing these pretty sunsets, sunrises, and the stars. We are moving to where there's more street lights and stuff. There's no street lights in this little town and it is so fun. At first it was kind of creepy, but as we've lived here longer and longer, I've really gotten used to no sounds from the outside world or lights. Okay, I'm gonna spray paint this color because we had it in our garage. It's very old spray paint. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I need this shelf to look cute instead of this green color. Well, that's
I said,
how it turned out.
looks great.
How could I be married to someone so heartless?
What? Oh my gosh, heartless. You've seen how much love there is.
He
on
walks
this
by
channel.
and says it's so patchy.
She's gonna spray gold on it. I said it's gonna look wonderful.
Okay, I put some gold on there to make it look, I don't know, probably looks bad, but I put a few golden splotches on. I mean, maybe it looks
Paint down.
awful, but
Everybody put the paint down.
anyway.
Marcus, Emmett. I know it's fun, but we're not doing it right now.
Now this has to dry. How long does it take for spray paint to dry? Haley, do you happen to know where the tripod is?
Yes, it's on the fireplace.
Thank you.
My name is Emmett.
How are you doing tonight, Emmett?
Good. Bum, bum, bum.
Emmett, are you excited? What's your favorite part of the new house, Emmett?
Oh, sing.
What?
Sing it.
Seeing it?
Yeah.
No. Do you have a favorite room?
Oh, yes.
What is it? You don't, do you?
Beauty me.
Who keeps farting? Oh my gosh, it's killing me.
It was like
Katie, for heaven's sake.
It was me, he said.
It's been killing me. Freaking.
I've been eating lots of junk food. I'm very stressed. Hope you're enjoying good summer weather where you're at. And if you like our content, please like and subscribe. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.